Has that finger in the Resident Evil 7 demo driven you mad too? It probably has, it probably hasn't. Just what is it there for? It has to have some kind of use. If you haven't already played the Resident Evil 7 demo, then you probably don't know what we're talking about. So let's back up a second and explain. In the demo, there's a mannequin's finger that you encounter that seems to do absolutely nothing. As in, it literally is absolutely useless, and it seems to be good for nothing. However, it turns out that it may have some use in the final game once that launches. Today, Capcom sent an image that suggested that Resident Evil 7 will see some use for the severed finger, though what that could be, we can't really tell, and we really don't want to think too much about it. Any use for a severed finger, even a mannequin's finger, is almost certainly grotesque. With Blizzard having conclusively salvaged Diablo 3, the game is now quite possibly the best game in the series, we suppose it's time for them to set their sights on the next game in the franchise, which is why them making a job posting relating to the future of Diablo on their career page via Blizz Pro is encouraging to see. According to this job listing, Blizzard are currently looking for a new game director to lead an unannounced Diablo project, which at this point either refers to an all-new expansion for Diablo 3, or, as is likely given the history of previous games in the series, just a brand new Diablo game. Diablo 3 did come out in 2012, which means that it's already over 4 years old. If Blizzard are only now looking for a game director to lead the new project, then that means the development on the game either hasn't begun yet, or is in very early stages. The original Watch Dogs was a game with a lot of potential, but it was done in by half-baked mechanics as well as by a general dourness that took away from any sense of fun that the game should have had. With Watch Dogs 2, Ubisoft are looking at addressing all the problems with the first game, which includes fixing the mechanics and iterating on them further. Ubisoft had talked about some of the other mechanics that they'll be bringing up to speed with this new game, but what they have not yet talked about is the driving and how they plan on improving that over the first Watch Dogs. However, recently, Gaming Bolt had a chance to sit down with Danny Belanger, Watch Dogs 2's game director, and we posed this question to him. Belanger's response? The driving is a completely new engine. We're working with Reflections in the UK. They have a lot of driving experience. We're using their tech and we're working with them. We really want to make it more accessible and fun while keeping its physical driving model so it still feels real. We really want to respect the players on that and listen to them. Shooting, we're offering many new tools. 3D printed weapons, for example. It's essentially close to Watch Dogs 1 in that mechanic. It appears as though, much like how Microsoft announced their slimmer, smaller Xbox One S in addition to the upgraded Xbox One Scorpio, Sony too will be announcing a PS4 Slim in addition to the PS4 Neo. Apparently, the slimmer PS4 will be revealed at the Tokyo Game Show this year. This news is coming to us courtesy of Takashi Mochizuki, the popular analyst who is reporting that the PS4 Slim will be released in addition to the PS4 Neo, meaning that he isn't just mistaking Neo to be a slimmer model. If previous slim versions of PlayStation systems are anything to go by, then it'll be a smaller, slimmer, more energy and cost-efficient model of the PS4. The PS4 Slim has not yet been officially confirmed, or even mentioned by Sony, but chances are that Sony will reveal it at the same time as the Neo, possibly as a replacement for the base PS4 model. The Neo has been officially confirmed by Sony though, but nothing further is known about the system other than that it exists. No company has garnered as much scrutiny and negative publicity regarding its future in the AAA market as Konami has, which means that the first question that we would ask Konami, where we would get the chance to, would it be if they were still interested in making games for the high-end console market. So when we got the chance to talk to Steve Merritt, who works at Voltage PR, the firm handling PR for Konami in the UK, that was a question we sprung on him. Are Konami still interested in AAA game development? Merritt said, well, PES 2017 is coming. If that's not enough indication that Konami is still interested in the market, then I don't know what is. That's all well and good, of course, but while PES is definitely AAA, that's not the kind of game most fans have in mind when they discuss Konami's future, so we decided to get a bit more explicit and ask him the question that's probably on most of our minds. Are Konami going to be working on a new Metal Gear game? Merritt wouldn't answer that question, but we did bring up the Fox engine. We suppose Konami's commitment to that engine is in a sense proof that they do plan on putting out more AAA games. Fox engine is a constantly evolving beast, Merritt said. It's one where it's been adapted perfectly for PES now, so what it allows us to do is, it's just giving us ever more accuracy in terms of how it handles the animation and the faces and stuff like that. It does it all in real time, so it means that we can focus on the animation and the gameplay, making sure everything is smooth and the Fox engine handles everything else. One of the reasons why PES is so fast is because of that engine. We suppose that's true, and the Fox engine is an exceptionally good one, we just wish it was being used for more than PES every year.
We hope you've enjoyed this video, so please consider subscribing to our channel. We do original content, reviews, graphics comparison, and much more, and try to upload a video every day. Thank you very much for checking us out.